So how are you, number one?
I'm good. Today is actually World Mental Health Day, isn't it? World
Yes.
Mental Health Awareness Day.
Yes.
I'm teaching a class later about World Mental Health Awareness, Walk Plus Run, which I'm excited about. And how am I? I'm good.
How's your mental health?
Ooh.
Goodness, awareness. Have you actually taken the moment to check in with, like, done a self-audit?
I've cried
How are
twice
you?
today, so if that's any that's any
I had a
guidance.
cry yesterday, don't worry.
Oh God, it was good though. It was really, really good. I needed it. And then I called a friend of mine. She is about to have her baby, and we just cried on the phone together, which was a beautiful little moment.
Oh, I feel like good crying.
It was good. No, I am good. I'm feeling good. I'm retouching in with myself. That sounds really weird. I make sure to check in with myself currently because there's a lot going on, and I'm just trying to figure it out as we go. So
when I was thinking about like questions for today, I was like, God, there has been so much going on and not that much
Yeah.
space in between stuff. Because you've done a lot this year. But yeah, where has the breathing space been? I have thought.
yeah, well, we're finding.
And when's it coming?
Exactly. How are you?
I am good. I've just had like a very busy 6-week, 2-month period of very much like working every day into the evening, very late, like weekends. So I've been away twice.
Yeah.
One was last minute and I worked whilst I was there. And then the other one, I tried to work ahead. But even on the other holiday, like I was working the whole time, 10 hours on the flight and the way back.
Wow.
But it's been fine, but it's just a lot on. And then yesterday, after I did that mental health awareness talk, it was kind of like the end.
Yeah.
And I got an email which wasn't that great. After, not from that company, just elsewhere.
Yeah.
So like I had a moment of zen and then that, and it just threw me. But no, it's literally fun. It's also good and bad.
But also, isn't it funny? Speaking of, we always end things like, "But it's fine."
But it is though.
But it is. But also, it's okay to say, "Actually, that just sucked," without then saying, "But it's fine." You know, we often end. But I'm okay. It's all good. And then when you've like talked about something that's not great, and I think sometimes we then brush it over by, "But I'm okay."
Yeah.
Which we are. We're alive and healthy and moving. But also, if there's something that you felt or going through, it's just okay. That sucked.
To be fair, that is true. Maybe because as busy people, we don't have the space to really sit in it, so it has to be okay because you've got to move on.
Yeah.
But I did have a little woe is me after. But I needed to chill anyway because just after that non-stop, like kind of the come down.
Yeah.
And then this weekend I already have in my head, like I'm around my mum, some friends. It's like I'm just going to be in my feels.
Yeah.
But also I don't want to be like, I'm not sad, but I don't want to be sad. And just have a weekend.
Yeah.
And just see what comes up.
Yeah. So I think we all have to navigate it, for each individually how it works for us. I do think, and again, we are 2 minutes into this conversation, I'm talking about Beyonce, but I once heard this thing where somebody said that she gives herself 24 hours to feel whatever she needs to feel. And if it's happy, sad, or going through something, she will give herself 24 hours and then move on with it. And that's really helped me to be like, this actually just sucks. And I'm allowing it to suck for 24 hours. And to actually communicate that and be aware of that. And it doesn't mean you're feeling sorry for yourself and it's more just like, it sucks. And I had a moment like that just recently where I was talking to my mom and she was asking me how I was doing. And I was talking about all the things that are going great. And then I did say that there's one part of my life that sucks and it just sucks. And I'm just going to sit in that for a minute and, be aware of it and let that be okay.
Talking about celebrity like sayings, there was something else that made me upset. There was just someone's comment out, and then after I was like, I shouldn't have spoken to them about it. They weren't the right person to hear that. And Miley Cyrus has said, you don't need to tell everyone everything.
Yeah, very true.
It is true, because some people just don't get it. Like I was talking basically about the talk I was doing, and the topic was about seasonal awareness disorder.
Yeah.
And this person isn't in that type of lane, so she was just like, what is that? What nonsense? Why are you doing that? And I was like, okay, now I just feel crap leading into this. And then I had to like brush it off, and after she was better. But yeah, I just need to remember that little celebrity saying.
Well, it's kind of like the things, as I say, with your dreams. If you want your dreams to be ruined, tell it to somebody who doesn't understand, kind of thing. You know? Because if your understanding is not somebody else's understanding, and there's a saying, I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. And if somebody doesn't have that same vision and awareness for a topic that you have, they're never going to be able to resonate. And then if they're also not a very reflective person, they're not even going to give you the space to just explore or share what you're doing or talking about,
So what are you doing today after your class?
Today after my class, I actually have one more meeting, random. I have a meeting after class, and then I am going to a World Mental Health Awareness Day concert. It is in a church, I believe. I actually have to check out the details. I'm really bad when I travel somewhere or go somewhere place. But it's a beautiful arrangement of musicians coming together. There's going to be lots of singing. One of the people I know there is a pianist there who's supporting that and has helped set it up. So I'm really excited to come together with people that are like-minded, sharing awareness for this topic, and taking some time to just be present and with music. And I don't know anyone there apart from that one person who will be, busy doing stuff. And I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to that. And that's going to be my moment of just me. I will turn my phone off and just sit there and listen and learn. And
Is it classical music?
it's, yes, very classical.
I love it.
I know, me too. And I love classical music anyway. And it's in a queer space, I would say, or I think it's the gay men's choir and stuff like that. So
Brilliant.
all that to say, I'm just excited to be surrounded by the community or the queer community, and then also about this topic of mental health awareness. And I've never shared a day like this with other people in that sense. So I'm really
I'm
excited.
so jealous. I went to a church yesterday as well before the meeting.
Yeah.
For the talk. I just saw a beautiful one, went in,
Yeah.
and they had lots of flyers for different activities they
Yeah.
had. And I was like, if this was closer to me, I'd be coming all the time. It
Yeah.
looked so good. And there was just an organist there.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
So yeah, I'm really excited just to see, art and music come together for this cause. And it talks about, so I read something earlier about tonight where it even said, about bringing awareness and being aware of how many people are suffering from mental health, challenges in their life, or, how many beautiful people we have already lost through their challenges, and just to, have conversations and be vulnerable and be open about it. And yeah, I feel like I'm in that space right now.
So, when I was thinking about what you've been up to lately, because obviously I haven't seen you in so long, there's been a lot of things. I feel like it needs to be put into parts. So, number one, being now a 7-star finisher.
Yay!
Yeah, you ran past. What has that meant? Again, have you taken a moment to digest it? I don't know. What was Sydney, or what was it like getting the 6-star and then being like, oh no, now there's another one?
Well, I think my 6-star journey ended with Tokyo Marathon, which was quite of a challenging race for me. And the question of what do I do now?
Yeah.
A sobbing phone call to my friend Susie about, I don't know what to do, and this is hard, and what do I do next? And then running this ultra marathon at the middle of the year, that's one thing I'm still not quite over, that I physically ran 100 kilometers in one day.
That's like a separate topic.
That's what I'm saying. But that I think, to me, that is one of the biggest things, just of being able to do, not because of the distance, but little Jeffrey with his 2 feet was able to do that, and his mindset. The 7-star in Sydney, it was a pinch me moment. I had to remind myself of what a privilege it is to fly to Sydney. And every time I felt jet lagged or tired, I was like, I'm in Sydney. Shut up. You're in Sydney. This is incredible. And the days were filled with so much good energy, and we had quite a few things to do there when it was interviews, press, just work stuff. And it was just, I was like, if you would have told little Jeffrey that he is going to fly to Sydney, A, he wouldn't have believed you. B, to call it his job, to be able to travel to the other side of the world, and people sharing with him how my work has impacted their lives, I would have told you are insane. So yeah, it was beautiful. And then getting to share it with one of my best friends, just being there and, chatting about it, and just enjoying the running all together. It was absolutely magical. It was really magical. And, speaking of mental health awareness as well, which we spoke about earlier, getting to run a race like that with one of your friends and, sharing that journey, as in they say, we often share things on social media or in real life when we're happy and, let people be a part of that. But when we're going through something, we often leave people out and try to figure it out ourselves. And running can be the same thing. There's moments where you're like, oh, I'm running and it's all going well. But there can also be moments where it's just challenging, or it's, and it just always feels, there's nothing for me like running it together with a friend or someone that you love. And, if it goes great, it goes great. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But just whatever that journey is, doing it together. So yeah, getting to travel the world, run that race, and then do that together was just absolutely mind blowing. And I love Sydney. I fell
Yeah,
in
you said you want
love.
to go back to Australia.
I want to go back to Australia.
Yeah.
You can adopt me if anybody's free. I'm definitely going back. And funny thing is, I forgot about this, but when I was younger, I used to say to my mom that I want to spend Christmas where it's warm. And she was like, well, you're going to have to go to Australia. So I said, well, I'm going to go to spend Christmas in Australia someday. And I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah.
But I do spend Christmas somewhere warm every year, fortunately. And I was like, well, 2026, I might just go back and spend
Aw.
it there and, enjoy the heat
Lovely.
and the cute guys and the bodies and, all of
Oh
that.
yeah, that swim after the
Girl.
shakeout run swim.
Girl, honestly. It was so funny because we did like a recce for the route that we were going to run. And somebody mentioned, yeah, over there is like the beach where they work out. And I was like, let's just take a look over there. It was the opposite direction of where we were going to run. But I was like, let's just have a little recce around there and see what's going on. So we literally stood there for 2 minutes, just stared at the people working out and then walked the other way. So it was good.
Actually, as a single man, share what you want. But like, when you go to these races, do you ever have like, okay, night out on the town?
Yes and no. No. So mainly no. Most people that know me, I don't stay up past 8 if I don't have to. If I can
true,
be in bed
fair.
at 8:30, my life is good and I'm happy. I'm a happy
Yeah.
chap. Having said that, in Sydney, I actually went out after the race. So the day, for some reason, for some magical reason, I had some energy after the race. And I was like, let's go out and see. So that was fun. But also, I am very so much in my zone. Like even when I go out, like friends can attest to this. When I do go out, I'm very much connected to my friends and the people that I'm with. I'm not the like, oh, tonight's the night and I'm gonna pull. It's more like I want to go out with my friends. I want to have a good time. If I meet someone or bump into someone or have a nice conversation or a chat or exchange numbers, cool. Also, not saying I'm an angel. I'm 39. I've had my fun, but in general, it's more about the people that I'm with.
Yeah.
There is moments where, of course, then you meet someone and it's interesting, or you're flirting around, and the friends will understand or whatever. But in general, I like to go home with the people that I came with, and that is my friends, because it's just kind of the vibe that I share.
Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah.
Going back to your 8:30 like sleep time, when I was in America, I was having like the loveliest routine because I was staying with my friends. I had grandpas in retirement village. So party, but like my routine was like 7 till midday of just work, and then we'd be by the pool and do whatever. But then 8 p.m, we'd be like, okay, let's get ready for bed. In bed by 9.
Honestly.
And like, no, I wasn't even with my phone. I was doing like audio book. Like, oh, just.
It's so nice.
And I'm just driving back to that routine now. I'm like, let's get back to that.
I think even now, and I think especially in, the darker times of the year, as in like daylight saving and all that kind of stuff, it's actually easier because it gets dark anyway. So you might as well go to bed. There's, again, this saying, nothing good happens after 8 p.m. and in the dark in the streets. So why are you out there? And I kind of feel that. And I just love, my little face mask and my little dance night routine and kind of stuff. And it's just, I will say I'd love to share it with someone at some point. Having said that, I really enjoy it for myself as well. So yeah, and that's even when it comes to like, me trying to be out there and date. People are like, yeah, let's meet at 8 o'clock. And I'm like, nah, I'm okay.
I was mentioning this in my seasonal talk yesterday, again, about transitions, like shorter days, longer nights. And because we've had a very long spring summer. Like it started quite early.
Thank God.
And then, which has been lovely, blessed.
Yes. I was just going to say, we live in the UK.
No, I know,
Every
blessed.
day with light and sun is a win.
But there's also like fighting nature. So I found in September, obviously I went to South Carolina and then Ibiza, but my body was like, I kind of want the autumn now. Like I appreciate you saying, but I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, because I think I was craving the cozy nights.
Yeah.
The doing less type of vibe. Just that's what my energy was matching, not the continuing like party go.
Yeah.
So just funny. Just being in tune with nature is a thing.
But that's the thing. But even in summer, I make it a thing. It might not be 8 o'clock because it is quite light and it does disturb my circadian rhythm a little bit. But I do still go to bed early because I'd rather be up in the morning, see the sunrise, and kind of start the day there.
Do you want to ask to your friend about this? I definitely have morning FOMO rather than evening FOMO.
Yeah.
So again, if you're on a holiday with people or just with people, I'd rather not miss out what's going on in the day.
That's why I love Sydney, because everyone's up at 5 o'clock for run club, and
Yeah.
I'm like, sign me up. Like, I didn't make it for the 5 o'clock run club because I was a bit tired. But
5 o'clock is because
5 o'clock is it?
Is it? It's dark.
No, it's early. It's nice.
light.
Also,
Okay.
winter in Sydney is the good day in the UK. So I was like,
Yeah.
we're all right. We did have a run club, I think like 6:30, but that was fun. So yeah, that's why I love that whole morning culture of like, even before, I love working out before work.
Yeah.
So
Same.
it's nice to just get up and get that done. Not get it done, but like have that moment to yourself, recharge, speaking of mental health, before people are asking things of you, or you are, available to the rest of the world. That was nice.
Do you know what, I did something for my mental health the other day. I cancelled my gym subscription
Okay, nice.
because it was a spenny one, right?
Yeah.
And we actually broke it down to like, how much am I actually paying per visit? Because I'm actually only going once a week.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 60 quid. It's like, no.
Mm.
Like, why? I would not be paying that. And the thing is, because I like to work out in the morning and I couldn't fit it in. So if I wasn't going, it's then like, I've kind of failed the day already. I'll just be in the worse mindset compared to if I got up, did a dog walk, I've won. Or I did a quick home workout, I've won. A completely different like domino effect that's happening. So just already getting rid of that, not the financial bit, but just like the mental relief and weight it's given me, game changer.
I think also when it comes to movement and working out, we have to figure out what works for us, right? If it's not going to the gym, then it is the dog walk or it is the workout at home. I think that can release so much pressure. So I'm quite happy that you got to do that.
I think in this phase of my life, I think I was trying to carry old routines where I was maybe like driving here, there, and had the space to then go, like it would be in the middle of where I was going. So it's still like a 20-minute drive from my house. And just now that doesn't fit in.
Yeah.
I'm trying to force it too much.
And again, it's a season, and maybe in a year you change your mind, and if you don't, you don't. And that's what I'm saying. I think it's beautiful that you found what works for you in this season of your life,
Thank you.
Yeah, it's important.
Doing lots of home workouts.
But that's the thing, it's also, Peloton, but it's also, I think, important to recheck in with yourself. Where am I right now? In what season? Is this stressing me or is this supporting me? And it changes. Like there's a time where I work out at home most of the time. There's times where I combine it with I'm traveling here, so I'm going to go to the gym there and do my workout there. And I think we just have to be open to that. And also, you did just remind me, because I was thinking, every 3 months I try to go through my like list of spendings. And there's this one thing, I'm going to name any names. There's this one thing on my spending list where I'm like, I could end this and like get rid of it. It's somewhere you can visit as well. It's not a gym, but yeah, anyway.
I know.
Yeah. And now that you just broke it down into how much am I actually paying per visit, I don't even want to make that calculation because I probably would just throw up because I haven't been to that space in so long. So cool. Thanks for that reminder. I'm going to go home and deregister
Do my
from
calculations.
there.
I'm just imagining as you put some glasses on, like computer, like
It's literally me. I
calculations.
also, but the thing is, I'm very much of a black or white person sometimes, so I will like cancel everything and like calm down. That's why I do it every 3 months now, just to recheck in what I need and what I'm using, what I'm not using. Kind of same with my vision board. Every 3 months is kind of like a reset.
I wanted to do that. Maybe I'll do that this weekend.
Yeah.
Vision boarding.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
But I feel like I want to do it with like actual magazine, like tactilely, instead of doing Pinterest. What do? You write down,
I do a lot of post-its. So
Yeah.
I literally have a lot of post-its in my apartment, which is kind of ridiculous. But I love it. I don't mind. It looks funny, but ain't nobody seeing it anyway. I did have to think of the positioning though. If you put it in your bedroom, just be mindful that if anybody ever enters your bedroom, they will actually see your vision board. Which can lead to some interesting conversations.
But maybe that's quite good. Break the ice. Or not,
Well, in your bedroom, there's not much about breaking the ice, if we're being honest. I think the ice has been broken if they're in there. But yeah, so.
Okay, so all right, we spoke about your 7-star. Okay, and then so in between that was the 100K run.
Before Sydney.
Yes, so in between, the 100K run. All right, what's going on in Ultra World? Are we continuing it? To give it a break?
Yes and no. I loved it. I loved the training for it. I am a road marathon girly though. I just love a road marathon. And so my my journey is that I'm definitely a road marathoning. I just love that the most. There's something in me that really just lives the joy when running those. What I will say, I have to plan, because of the job that I do, being a physical workout running coach, I have to plan my races more strategically for it to make sense for my body. So I said to
Yes.
myself, I need to like break it up a little bit. So for next year, for 2026, I've already set up the race plan, and it's going to be a few road marathons in the beginning, then a break, then a 100K or maybe a 100 miler, and then some more marathons at the end. So I think the structure is going to stay. I
Okay.
don't think though that I'll be doing more than one ultramarathon a year,
Yeah.
just to keep my body at some kind of level of having breaks in between. Because even if you think about it, 3 days after teaching, 3 days after running my 100K, I was back teaching. Then, my team is incredible, or the team at Peloton is incredible that we were able to match it, and that, I wasn't going into doing a full,
Yeah.
hit class the day I come back. So we were able to match that, also to show members, like, if you take on this hard race, you need to allow your body to settle back into it. Because I think that is really important. I'm not trying to be a superhero, and I'm not a superhero. I can run these races, but I think it's important just that I can run hard, but I can recover even harder, in the sense of, like, I know how to do nothing. I know how to
I
go
love
for a
that.
walk. I know how to pamper myself and just chill
Oh,
the
that's
fuck
so
out.
good.
I think that is actually my strongest part of my running game.
I think the same. I get asked, like, Roxy, when do you actually do nothing? It's like, I do nothing.
Trust me.
Quite hard.
Trust and
like,
believe, yeah.
And I'm just in bed all
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, I
watching TV.
don't do that, which is nothing against it, just for that. I do still, even on those days, I get up in the morning and have that walk or something,
Okay.
or even if it's a light swim or like just puddle in the water. I need that just to kind of kickstart my day. Then what I will do, I will like end my day at 5 p.m. and literally get into bed at 5 p.m. and, just chill and watch TV or whatever, which I
It sounds like you can do less.
yeah.
Compared to me.
Yeah. So, I still need a bit of routine of like moving my body, in that sense of like, even if I'm 39, I really like,
Because you are an athlete.
yeah, and also mobility and stretching is one of my favorite things to do at this point. It's still the most challenging because it does come natural once I start, but I always have to remind myself of like actively do it. Running and strength training at this point is like in my DNA, so I actually just love that. So anyway, so I've put out the races that I have that time though, also in between, because I do want to have moments in my life where I'm not training for something. Because even though I'm not breaking records at these marathons, I am in a training cycle, continuing to work on, getting
Yeah, and that
stronger.
ends up being priority, and that's where your commitments are too.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And I feel good there. I just want to make sure that I allow my body a break before my
Bit of
body
freedom.
breaks. Yeah.
Cool. I want to know where your next ultra's going to be.